What is up, everyone? Is the great Illuminous 24 bringing you more full-fledged content. Before we get into today's topic, would you guys be so kind as to drop a like and a comment what you liked and what you didn't like? And for disclosure, this video will contain major spoilers. So if you're not a big fan of spoilers and everything, just for Spider-Man No Way Home, you get out of this video immediately. I'll use my genjutsu to get you out of here if you stay here more than what you need to. I got you, G. I got you. But seriously, if you don't want to be spoiled, there is another video that was released the other day on the 28th for you guys to go and watch. This one is released today on the 29th. So, like I said, if you like the video, make sure you guys drop a like, make sure you guys comment, and also subscribe and turn on notifications so you guys don't miss a beat on the channel. And it also helps out the channel grow out more. Make sure you share the video with your friends. You know, we're all here for getting laughs. We're all here to have fun. This is what we do. This is our community, baby. We grow, we shine, and we build together. So, without further ado, let's get into Spider-Man No Way Home. So, open the scene. Everyone knows from the trailer and everything what happened so far. You have Green Goblin in the movie. You have Doc Ock. You have Sandman. You have the Lizard. And I just want to get started on the visual effects that they use and the CGI and everything. They were sticking true to the comics, which I really like. If you look at Green Goblin's design, you have what he looked like in actual comics. And for that, I actually thought that was pretty dope. Don't mind the glare from my headband and everything, you know. Gotta wrap that Shinobi way and everything. That's how I do. That's how I be. But make sure it's low enough for you guys to go and see me. But back to the video. What I thought about the Green Goblin suit. It just stayed true to the comics. I thought it was pretty in tune. It was old school. Sitting with Dr. Ock, I thought that was pretty cool. The Lizard Man, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that Joker was a dinosaur. I said, bro, did you really bring a freaking Komodo dragon or a freaking T-Rex thing up in this movie? Like, I saw it, I was like, ooh. The #1 parallel scene that I thought was pretty funny was when Doctor Strange got stuck in the time loop. Oh, not a time loop, but over the Grand Canyon for 12 hours. He was just dangling there. And then I compared that to Tom Hiddleston's Loki, where he was like, I've been falling for 30 minutes. And he was like, I've been dangling over the Grand Canyon for 12 hours. I thought that was so funny. But, anywho, back to the character designs as well. I'm gonna say I'm hella pumped. Like this movie, like that movie was so great. It had so many great things. It was just greatness. If you're a Marvel fan, you will truly appreciate this movie, and I cannot stress enough. Go see it. Go watch it. Bring your friend, bring your girl, bring your wife, bring your hubby, whoever you will. Bring your siblings. Let them enjoy the greatness with you. But yeah, I really thought that the Lizard, like, he was really creepy and actually more ferocious when he looked in Amazing Spider-Man. And if you guys don't already know, if you already watched the movie, did you know that Tom Holland's Spider-Man is already in there, of course, because it's a movie basically. Then you have Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man are both in the video. Well, in the video right now. They're obviously not here, but in the movie. They're in there. They come in the later scene with the house when Peter's out there battling, doing what he needs to go and do. Ned opens up the whole portal's like, find Peter Parker. And first thing that comes up was Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, where it's really funny how he just climbs all up on the ceiling. And he's like, happy? Yeah, but it looks like, can you get the spider over there? The little spider web.
We're dead? We're dead?
Grabs it. Drops it down, and I thought that was dope as hell. But, I mean, I can't stress enough how iconic that scene was. And then he's like, okay, you're not the one we're looking for. Find Peter Parker. And then all of a sudden you see, like, this dude look around, and he comes in, and then me and everyone else in my family was just like, oh my god, it's Tobey Maguire. And Joker just comes right in, and he's like, I am Peter Parker, but I'm not your Peter Parker. Basically, the villains that come in from the movies, their Spider-Man also gets launched in with them. Which, if you are a big fan of that, let me tell you, this movie was just great. But yeah, you have all three Spider-Mans in there with their signature costumes. I thought that was dope. I really just can't fathom how much time and effort and production they put into that. And then they actually did the scene where they're all just pointing at each other. I thought that was iconic too. I was like, man, they had to do the scene. They had to point at each other, and they all respond. It was like 1, 2, 3. It's like, Peter, yes. And I'm not gonna lie, that was the most brilliant thing that happened in the movie. Besides him coming up with a plan.
No way.
And when Tom Holland mentioned, yeah, I've been in a team before, the Avengers, and then Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield were just like, Avenger? Great! What is that? And I was like, oh no, they don't have that in their time area. So what I'm thinking is that in their universe, they don't have an Avengers, or at least one that was formed yet. I'm more keen to believe that Andrew Garfield might have that, but as the time rifts are opening during the big climactic scene, and also spoilers before I get to that, not Mary Jane. Mary Jane lives. MJ, she lives. Aunt May's the one who dies in this movie. So, that being said, that was the most saddest thing that I've ever seen. And I just felt every piece of that sadness when I was up there watching it. I was like, ooh, my icy heart. How dare you? You can't just take out the protagonist on. But like you said, anyone who knows Peter's identity, girlfriend, aunt, uncle, yeet. Just like, let me get the proper tool. Let me get the proper tool. You see this? Everyone that Peter loves about yeet. This gets yeeted across the whole entire plane of existence. Every single time you see Peter Parker having to go and rescue someone that he loves. And I'm just like, man, he can't catch a break. But, I will say in this movie, not Andrew Garfield, but Tom Holland Spider-Man. Even though he put up a fight against Green Goblin, I'm not gonna lie, Green Goblin's a goddamn menace, man. Like, you're saying this dude came from Tobey Maguire's universe and was just like, your weakness, Peter, your weakness is your aunt, and is commenced to give him the Randy beatdown. I was like, oh, through the ceiling, oh, through the floor, oh, outside the building. And the lizard's like, you see, when you try to do good things, consequences are always inevitable, and hits him. And I was like, damn, homie really just got pieced up. But yeah, that was one of the most saddest things I've ever seen. With Aunt May when she got hit by that glider, I was like, oh, Green Goblin, you did her dirty, man. He was just like, nah, impaled, dead. And then from there, when we got to the Statue of Liberty and they're all fighting, that's when you saw in that scene, the trailers, how it looked like they were aiming at something else. Nah, what they did is like they blurred out those other Spider-Man, they took them out, so it was kind of weird and disoriented just a little bit in certain areas. And then that's when you had Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield charging up. When they did that whole Spider-Man jump, they all landed. I was like, yes, there we go. They were all ready to duke it out. But when Doctor Strange was out there trying to control all the refs, you saw, and they're like, it looked like there was Kane the Conqueror. Just for what I saw. And you guys can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but just in a little corner and everything, looked like there was like some Watchers and some other people from different universes, different multiverses of Marvel. And then you saw the Rhino and everything. You saw something that looked like the Vulture, but something that looked like a Scorpion. But definitely you saw the Rhino thing. It was really clear. It was really in depth a little bit more. And what he did is that he told Dr. Strange, like, hey, do that spell. I'll be okay. And when he did that space, like, you got time to go say goodbye. But I'm not gonna lie, he was going to kill that goblin. And yes, Tobey Maguire got stabbed again. I was like, man, this dude keeps getting stabbed. But it was really nice to see them both in there and everything. And I really hope that those two other Spider-Men get, like Tobey Maguire, get the 4th installment that he needs for his movie. And Andrew Garfield, get that man another Spider-Man. Like, let's get him another movie. Like, they're both deserving of it. It'd be nice if they refurbish like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man movies and probably change a couple of things with that Venom thing, because I'm not gonna lie, that Venom in that universe, that was not it, homie. That one was kind of meh. But I feel so they did Electro really well, even though they did the comic book version of him. I'm not very gonna lie, I'm not really feeling the Christmas star type of thing, but you know, at least here. For the visual effects, at least they didn't actually put like an actual yellow thing. It was actually electricity, which I like a lot more. Just seen the yellow star in his face. But hey, at least he's not blue. There was a bunch of jokes throughout the movie, but that was one of the most darkest Spider-Man movies I've ever seen. But it was also one of the most greatest ones. If I had to rate this movie 1 out of 10, that's like plus ultra. That's like over 9,000. Like, you can't go wrong with that. There's nothing bad to say about the movie, except for I kind of wish that they didn't kill off Aunt May, but hey, it was character development for Peter Parker. He needed it, because with great power comes great responsibility, and I do feel as though that helped him mature more in what he needed to do. Now with Ned, I feel so when they do like the next movie and everything, Ned might be a villain. Because it always portrays that Spider-Man's best friend always turns against him. But he's going to end up, like, finding a way how they're going to do that. Hint, let's go to the post-credit scene. And we're here. So, post-credit scene and everything. I really liked how you saw Venom. He was actually brought into the movie, but he wasn't in the actual climactic scene. He was in the aftermath. So that was the first post-credit scene, where you see him and he's like, wait, I don't want to go back. And he goes back to wherever he was at. So I'm believing that that one was part of Andrew Garfield's universe. But I could be wrong. But there was a symbiote part left. And I think that's either going to go to Flash Thompson, which is going to be Agent Venom. Or it's going to go to Tom Holland's Spider-Man. He's going to get the black spider suit. But could be wrong. Comment down below which one you think it's going to go to, and we'll have a discussion about it. Also, the secret ending, number 2. It ties into Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. You heard it here. That is the other one. So after you see the Venom thing, stay for the other post-credit scene. And you will be enlightened. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was dope. That was a nice Easter egg that they dropped and everything. And you saw what looked like Doctor Strange and Strange Supreme. He had 2 versions of Doctor Strange. You had a bunch of stuff that was going on in the movie, and forgive me, my voice is a little bit raspy, that's why I do this a lot. But it's super hype and everything. Like I said, dope movie. Cannot get any better than that. But whoo, that movie is just great. Like I said, if you like the content that's on the channel, share it with your friends, have some laughs. We cover everything from geek to nerd, Marvel, yes, and even DC for those DC fans. Star Wars related, if you guys want to see Star Wars stuff being covered here, it can get covered. Anime stuff will always get covered here. I know I've been a bit behind that, but I'm working on that right now, the Naruto stuff. And then anything game related will be on the channel as well. Game trailers. And there's funny, spoofy things will be on the channel as well. And then if you want to see like some real world stuff we cover and everything comedy wise, I'll cover that on the channel as well. But like I said, you guys have been great. Love and peace. Your guys are out of Genjutsu now. Hope you guys have a tail this night and keep on rocking.